Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Skyrim Special Edition. So, we need to fast travel to our Lakeview Manor, and I've had a thought that I could probably get another house crawl, like Lydia here,
I am your sword and your
uh,
of course. What are we running short
by
of? Certainly. Is there anything
simply
else you need? Certainly.
uh,
Is there anything else you need? Certainly.
going
Is there anything
back
else
to
you
the
need?
city where I got
Certainly.
the
Is there anything else you
land
need?
and seeing if I could talk
Certainly.
to the
Is
Jarl
there
and
anything
get a
else you
house
need?
crawl.
Certainly. Is
Otherwise,
there
maybe a
anything else
house
you need?
crawl will just show up.
Certainly. Is there anything else
I
you need?
need a
Certainly.
ridiculous
Is
amount
there
of
anything else you
stone.
need? Certainly. Is there anything else you need?
I don't
Certainly.
think I
Is
need
there
any
anything else you
clay.
need?
This
Certainly.
is
Is there
very
anything else you need?
boring
Certainly.
to sit
Is
here
there
and
anything else you need?
talk to her.
Certainly.
But it's even
Is there
more
anything else you
boring
need?
to
Certainly. Is there
have to
anything else
go
you
and
need?
quarry stone
Certainly.
ourselves.
Is there anything else you need? Certainly. Is there anything else you need?
So I'm
Certainly.
hoping
Is
this
there
is going to
anything
be
else you
enough.
need? Certainly. Is there anything else you need? Certainly.
We're
Is
in
there
a
anything
weird
else you need?
position too because
Certainly.
even
Is
though
there
I
anything
have
else you
a
need?
significant amount of gold, I also have some problems with maintaining the amount of gold I have. That's to say, as soon as I start to try to buy things to raise up my speech level, which is at 86 but not as good as it should be. Maybe I should increase haggling. Almost certainly should increase haggling, come to think of it. Let's look at the... That's a nice view. Uh, so I have 235 here. And what do I need? 4 quarried stone. What did I just buy if not quarried stone? Is there a difference between stone and quarried stone? Apparently there is. So did I just buy a ridiculous amount of stone for nothing? Or maybe that stone will work for something else. I'm not sure. Now I need clay. Where can I find clay? Clay. Looking around for clay. I think this area is probably a back section. Smelter. Quarried stone. Come on, game. Clay. And the thing about clay is it was just added to the game and it's extremely heavy at I think 1 pound per each, so every time I get any of it I'm burning myself. There we go. Armory walls are up. We can now build the armory. Well, we have built the armory. North wing. We could do storage. But if I do that, then the trophy room goes away. Or, so do I want storage? Or do I want trophy? I think I want trophy. And then we need to remodel the house into an entryway. Iron fittings, 2 locks, 2 hinges. Where is all of my stuff?
Let's get going. What do you need to take?
He's not holding on to anything.
Let's go.
So, building materials. 2 locks. 1, 2. Iron hinges. Did I really use up everything, or 2 lock, 2 iron fittings, 4 hinges? Alright. Oh, this is just never ends. I'll make a couple of these. There we go. Now I need more quarried stone again. Gosh, this is ridiculous. Where'd all that stone end up? So let's run back this way. There. And I need some more quarried stone. The fact that your house gets turned into an entryway, you start with this tiny little small thing, is an interesting idea, but it lacks some finesse. It makes the layout of this building look almost exactly the same as the other building, the other house. There we go. And so our final thing is the house, main hall. Let's see. Remodel this. Remodel house into the entryway added. And what do we have to do that? Well, that's all the construction. The house is fully built now. So now I just need a house carl to decorate and furnish it, assuming I'm not going to have the ability to decorate and furnish it. Did I leave a bunch of stuff here? Yes, I did. That's why. That's why I had to make more locks and such. Starting here. What are we missing? Iron fittings. And a lot of other things. Almost. Yeah, it is the exact same room as the one we had before. I suppose this means we won't ever have to worry about simple things like where items are, because it will be blatantly obvious. The only slight difference to this house is our fertilized, let's see, so we can harvest the items that we planted in our fertilized soil. Interesting. A little bit of wheat here too. Let's see, this, and none of those. And this is a different room. Trophy bases, trophy bases, trophy bases. I'm interested to seeing how the trophy bases work. Anything I want to put here? Interesting. So if I want to make a skeever, I can do it. Interesting. Larger trophy bases. I can make a cow or I can make a horker. See, when they said trophies, I was not thinking along this lines. Where we could just have models of things. Put a cow there. I swear that cow moved. This is silly. This is really, really silly. And do I get an opportunity to change it if I get bored of the skeever? Nope. It's there forever. Well, that sucks. So you would need 2 trophy rooms probably to have each character fit, because there's not enough room in this place. Let's see. I think I need some iron elements here. Iron fittings, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's all my iron. And let's hope that that's enough to build several more things down here. Let's see. Starting with the useful things. And I'm out of iron ingots. So this area seems to be the same. Iron ore, quicksilver ore, corrodium, and iron ore. We'll clean out that because it'd be really silly to leave those there. I suppose we might get rid of everything in one house and just empty it out in an effort to better fill the other house, but I've already taken the ore away, and I think that would be silly. 2 quarried stone, still need all kinds of quarried stone. Search this barrel, and I'm gonna stick these amulets in here. Run this way now and see if I can make anything else. Nope. Run this way and see if I can craft anything else. This idea does allow you to do a little bit more with the random stuff you would run into in the game, like horker skins and tusks and all that. Things that by default you have no use for at all. Let's see, wooden door. Wooden door. This is our armors and weapon plaques. And we've got a bunch of stuff on the exterior. And more of this we can make. Trying to use up as much items as possible. But I definitely need a housecarl to come in here and finish everything. I could just pay some small amount of gold. That way goes to Skyrim. And have the rest of the house decorated. And these are the bedrooms. Which I still think I could probably get the kids in here. Like a double bed, a single bed, a single bed. Chair. I might actually not be able to move the kids into this house. This might be my house away from the two girls. Because these are regular beds, not children's, and there was no opportunity to shift things around and have a child's room without having a bedroom. So now is the time to put the clay back. The chromium ingots, I will stick them right here. Dwarven metal ingots, ebony ingots, emerald, firewood, all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that. Hinges, orca tusk, leather, way too much leather. Locks, 20 of them. This, moonstone, this, that, and straw. I have several items that I can't get rid of that are holding me back, I think, as far as having a lot of extra weight on me, but I'm fine. What's my weight ratio right now? 62. Ridiculously low. Alright. So we've almost done everything. Let's just go back to Morthal and see if we can hire our housecarl to pay for the rest of it. That's an interesting dusk. Let's see.
I get lost.
Believe. Keep your guard up. All right then.
He's the Legion guy.
If you've been, I do what I can to see that Idgrud's time isn't wasted, and that she only has to deal with important matters.
Morthal seems like quite a little town.
All right then.
So maybe I have to ask her, the Jarl, directly.
Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open.
Please don't mind Yorick. I haven't Mother's gift. Not quite. But I've seen things. My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things. We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health. And they say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health.
Sure, why not?
Thank you. Until next time.
So we've got a note to deliver. And
I get lost sometimes. I'm not sure where I go, but I'm not here.
Sounds like he's possessed or something. So that quest is just a miscellaneous quest. Let's talk to her. We
I
need...
speak and others hear. It is my hope that instead they listen.
I need a house crawl. And I don't know if I would get a house crawl.
In Morthal, there
Let's
is
see.
little to rule, but there is much to teach. And so, I am Jarl.
Yeah, I guess technically there's no reason why I should believe she would give me a house crawl. Because in the original game, before we had Hearthstone DLC, you couldn't get a house in this area, therefore no house crawl. So I need to go to one of the other cities where you might get a house, which Solitude is probably one of them, and take care of it that way and get a house crawl from one of them. Solitude is probably the best move. But instead of doing that directly, let's go to Riverwood. We need to rent out the attic room
Got to keep my eyes
and
open.
talk to the guy.
Dragons could swoop down at any time.
We need to talk to the guy who... let's see. Actually, this is exactly when I want to come in here. Hopefully this doesn't get me caught. Oops, this isn't the house I meant to be in. So I want to sneak in here to get the dragon claw. But I'm a little bit afraid as soon as I sneak in here, I'm gonna just get caught. Nobody see me. So, worked out perfectly. So now I have the gold dragon claw. And now we need to find out who has the Horn of Windcaller. And we do that by getting a...
You're that visitor been poking around.
I like the attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
So, the one on the left. Oops. Now, it's funny, you rent the room, but you're still stealing from it, and then we gotta sleep. And if we actually sleep for the full time, I'll sleep for 6 hours. But I doubt we will. I bet we're gonna start a cutscene. See, we're in a different bed.
Sleep well.
Wait a minute, this is the Dark Brotherhood. This is weird. What? Where am I? Who are you?
Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old ground.
So, this is how you get the Dark Brotherhood to go forward. You have to sleep in a bed. And I haven't slept in a bed since then because it's a silly system that it's a waste of time. So, we killed Grail the Nice, who is a mean old lady running the, what was it called? The orphanage. So, we took a contract as the Dark Brotherhood, even though we don't work for the Dark Brotherhood yet.
Half of Skyrim knows. old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight problem.
I don't think I like where this is going. Let's remain silent.
You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay.
You want me to murder someone else? Who?
Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from, well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters.
Turn
You
around.
see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on. See if you can figure it out.
This is cool that they animated
Make
a
your
character.
choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire.
Remain silent again.
Am I to take your silence as acceptance? Then you know where we stand. Make your kill and we're square. Repayment of your debt is but a discreet knife thrust away.
So it's cool that they animated one character to sit on top of the furniture. Alright. We have 3 people, and I assume we can't just leave. And this is an empty chest. This dresser has just boots in it. So
I can hear you talking out there. Please let me go. I've done nothing to you.
this is full Thermia the Fearless. We haven't seen this character. This is Leah Quintus.
Things off of me.
And this is Vasha.
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot. But no worries. This is not the first time I have been bagged and dragged.
Really? Let's see. None of them probably have anything here. I bet they're all guilty of something.
I told Holgrim there was no honor in killing sleeping men, but he wouldn't listen. It wasn't my fault, I swear.
Let's talk to Vasha.
Come now, whatever the problem, we can talk about it like civilized folk. Vasha, at your service. Obtainer of goods, taker of lives, and defiler of daughters.
Okay.
Have you not heard of me? Perhaps I will have my people carve my name in your corpse as a reminder.
He sounds like a good candidate. So, I wonder if these characters are just... This is the first time they would have shown up, or if they're actually from somewhere in the overworld. I would think they're from the overworld, but I haven't seen any of these people.
Me? Are you serious?
Let's try Persuade.
The real question is, would someone pay to have me killed again? A day goes by without someone trying to cut me in the street. I get disappointed. Tell you what.
Next.
You release me, and I promise my associates will not hunt you down like an animal and butcher you in the street. It is a win-win.
Let's talk to her.
None of your damn business who I am. If you're going to kill me, just do it already. Esmara is my witness. If I didn't have this hood on right now, I would spit right in your face.
Now the hood implies, of course, that you're not going to kill all of them, because if you were going to kill them all, you wouldn't bother to put a hood over their face. Although you might still do it to keep them calm until you kill them all.
Excuse me. What kind of question is that?
Let's see.
I'm a woman living in Skyrim with 6 children and no husband. I don't have the time or the patience to be nice. Do some people look down on me? Have I made some enemies? You're damn right.
6 children.
I don't have time for this nonsense. I've got a home to keep
I
until
can hear you
baby.
talking.
Now,
My name is Full-Time.
out of
I'm a
here.
soldier. Well, mercenary, really. You know, a sellsword. I've lived in Skyrim all my life. That's all. I'm a nobody, really. So, can't you just let me go? What? Oh, God. I don't want to die. Okay, well, I guess it's possible. I've been selling my sword arm for years now. Killed a lot of people. Could be someone wanted revenge. But you're not going to kill me, right?
So what items do we have as far as weapons? Oh, everything.
What did I do? Please, whatever it is, I'm
Let's
sorry.
take this woodcutter's axe. And I think this guy certainly stands it more than any of the others. But
Come now, whatever the problem, we... Hello? Hello? I know you are listening.
so is there
A
anything
man in
more?
my position makes lots of enemies. But what is a life-threatening
Can I come
situation?
talk to her?
Anticipation is killing me. Can you figure out who has the contract? Which one will you choose? The anticipation is killing me.
Let's see.
Can you figure out who has the contract? Which one will you choose?
I can hear you talking out there.
Well,
Please
I
let me
guess
go.
it's this guy.
I've done
You
nothing.
will let me go, I know you will.
Vasha. Oops, none of them probably had a contract.
The conniving Khajiit. Cat like that was sure to have enemies. It's no wonder you chose him.
So was it who had the contract?
Oh, no, no, no. Don't you understand? Guilt, innocence, right, wrong, irrelevant. What matters is I ordered you to kill someone, and you obeyed.
So I'm free to go?
Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level.
Interesting.
I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
Take an execution hood here.
Get these things off of me.
See if there's any different response here. So the one problem there.
Remember, the sanctuary is in the southern Pine Forest, just beneath the road and away from prying eyes. Remember,
So
the
there's no
sanctuary is in
other thing there, so we'll just load that quick save again. I don't see a real reason to kill the other two. So one of the issues definitely is going to be about killing off potentially useful characters in the game. Maybe people with kids and such, and that's my companion. Where were you the whole time? And that wasn't, however, the person. Sleeping Giant Inn. That wasn't what I was supposed to do. Yeah, and the abandoned shack is right here. Interesting. Right next to my house. So, again, to move the main story forward, we have to go to Riverwood. Come on. Something's telling me I can't fast travel. Why can't I fast travel? May run to my house, then fast travel there. There we go.
You're nothing but trouble.
Whatever you need. Oh? Well, you have my thanks, friend.
I'll invest in him.
Take a look.
And buy some, I guess, iron ingots, iron ore, and nothing else. Riverwood Trader, let's see if they're mad at me. Nope.
Thank you so much for taking care of those.
Now they're happy.
Excellent. I think you'll be. Thank you. I'll be sure to take a look.
So that one-time investment. Like goat horns, great souls, grand soul gems, probably take that. Husker tasks. Let's see. Goat horns. I don't think we need glass. I think that's more than enough of everything else. Unless there's something here. Again, I don't have the weapons to sell. I can sell this woodcutter's axe, and that's it.
Till next time.
So I need to definitely get into a cave, and the Dark Brotherhood quests are not gonna be super focused around going in the caves and doing that gameplay mechanic. Let's see.
You're that visitor been poking around.
To our youth, today's come and gone.
So we start again and we sleep, and we'll sleep for a mighty 14 hours. So we activated two different things by sleeping in a bed. It's kind of silly that anything activates.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this.
We need to talk.
Follow me.
All right.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Let's follow this. So I'm the Dragonborn. She has the horn.
Talk to Delphine.
What was she doing? Where's she walking me down to? Secret area, I think.
Close the door. Now we can talk.
Am I gonna hear the lute player the whole time? The bard? Here's the Book of the Dragonborn. She just got bigger.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
You're the one who took the horn? Sorry, I'm supposed to meet someone here. The Greybeards are right. I am the Dragonborn?
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
Interesting. So what's with all the cloak and dollar? Cloak and dagger.
You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere.
Ah, Thalmor spies. Let's see. What do you want with me?
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap.
Interesting.
I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Well, go on. I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time.
Interesting.
If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Let's see, do I have a persuade option here? How do I know I can trust you? You sold the Thalmor after you?
Yes. We're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that
I don't
isn't
think they
important
do.
right now. What is
actually
important is that you might be Dragonborn.
Why'd you take the horn?
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Interesting.
We remember what most don't. That the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer.
True.
You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul.
Oh, I guess
Can
that
you
is
do it?
true.
Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Have some kind of power, that's all I can say.
This is no time to play the reluctant hero. You either are or aren't Dragonborn.
Okay.
But I'll see for myself soon enough.
Didn't I already click on this?
We remember what most don't. That the
I guess I
Dragonborn is the ultimate
needed
dragon
to
slayer.
say yes, I absorbed
You're
the
the
soul.
only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul.
How do I know I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
Interesting. So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
What makes you think dragons are coming back to life? Good question.
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Okay. So where are we headed?
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Let's go kill a dragon.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
So, something about how she... Here, map of the Drapping Burrows. And we'll just take this too while we're here.
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
Do I want to take any of these potions? Yes. If I can take them, I am going to take them because I'm short on cash. And any little bit would help. Still arrows. Just take it. Bow. I'll wipe her out. And I don't think I could ever disenchant another thing again. Honestly. Gold. Book. That'll teach her to trust me. I'm wasting time, totally. Just being silly.
Kynes Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
Yeah, let's travel together. So this is a probably really early main story quest. You coming or not?
If my analysis is correct, the dragon buried near Kynes Grove will be the next to come back to life.
How do you know dragons will come back?
The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kynes Grove is next, if the pattern holds.
Interesting. What's so important about me being Dragonborn?
Dragons are coming back, and you're a born dragon slayer. That's all you need to know right now.
Okay. Who are the
The
Thalmor?
faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one.
So why are they
We hurt
hunting
them
you?
in the past, and they have long memories.
And where are we headed?
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there.
Yeah, she
If we
keeps
can
saying
get
the
there
name
before it
like I'm
happens,
supposed to know
we
where
will
that
be able to
is.
Stop it.
Alright,
Come on, we've got to get to Kynes Grove.
let's look at the map. This is the Dark Brotherhood one. And this is Return the Horn. Hey, we've already been there and it would be a long journey. So I'm just gonna fast travel. We have no reason to walk that path again. Well, there might be a reason, but I don't care for it. There's a dragon. Those guys are dead. What in the world just happened there? I've got so much money I need.
You don't want to go up there. A dragon. It's attacking.
Where's this dragon?
It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Yeah, that's a good move. Yeah, only a fool like me would run towards a dragon. Here we see it. Just gotta get up. Again, we're having the standard Skyrim experience of not being able to get up the mountain. We got a big magical orb here happening. And I just got knocked down. It didn't hurt me any. So this dragon just spoke words and is bringing this guy back to life. He's done. Where's the other one? And this one was a named dragon. And our companions are having trouble finding a path up here.
I owe you some answers, don't I? I owe you some answers, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
Who are you and what do you want of me? What do you know about the dragons coming back? What's more important?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades.
The Blades?
A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn.
Oh, good.
The greatest dragon slayer.
Serve me.
For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
What do you know about the dragons coming back?
Not a damn thing. I was
Thanks.
just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
I've seen that dragon before. It's the one that got away. Is that the one that attacked me at Helgen?
Really? Where?
Yep.
Interesting. Same dragon. Damn
So
it.
he saved my
Wandering around
life?
in the dark here.
Or tried to
We
kill
need
me?
To figure out who's behind it all.
Tell me about the Blades.
Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now.
What's our next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Interesting. Remind me, who are the Thalmor?
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Well, the dragon himself.
The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion.
We'd already asked
the
this
ones
question.
who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back.
Their
There's no
dialogue
worse enemy to
system
humankind in Tamriel.
seems to allow you to
The Empire barely survived.
feel
the last
like you
war.
need to talk to
The
somebody
Thalmor
more
don't
than you
intend to
actually
lose
do.
the next one. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy,
It forgets that you
the
already
center of their
talked to him.
operations in Skyrim. Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
So, a blade in the dark and diplomatic immunity. So, we have the Dark Brotherhood quest, the Horn of Jorgen Windcaller, that we could turn in to. We have, let's see, a dragon soul that we can use, and I think I want to unlock Whirlwind Spirit Sprint because there might be another section where I need to run fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and unlock Whirlwind Spirit. There. I need how many more dragon souls? 1, 2, 3. Right now I need 3 to unlock the ones I've found. There's nothing in here. Is this thing still burning? So on the map we could go here and move the main story forward. But we really just wanted to start the Dark Brotherhood quest. And that tells me just fast travel to Falkreath, and let's just go start these Dark Brotherhood quests and see how well we can do it. We've got a bunch of guards.
There's been another dragon attack. Grove this time.
They're talking about the dragon attack we just took care of.
Find my brother Solaf and I are the only true Nords in Falkreath.
And he's stuck over here. To wait until the guy decides to walk behind the counter. And he stops. For some reason.
Well met. Excellent. I
Well,
think you'll be
invest in
glad
his
that you made
business.
it. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
And let's see. Cowhide. Goat horns. Ice wolf. Lockpicks don't really need. Silver ore. Alright. Now, blade sword. Gonna keep that. Hunting bows. We'll sell. Iron war axe, longbow, orcish greatsword. Can go. Steel arrows. Steel daggers. Steel sword. Steel war axe. Steel hammer. And then clothes. And fur boots. And fur gauntlets. Hide helmets, hide shields, peerless health, ring of remedies, scaled helmets, stone cloak, things. Just sell all that, and scroll blizzard. That was a mistake to sell that, but whatever.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll... You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Have I really?
Damn shame. Staying out of trouble, kinsman. What do you need?
Right. So, like I was saying, the Dark Brotherhood is going to have us kill non-playable characters, not really the bandits and bad guys. Although it might be about 50-50 if I remember correctly. And that's gonna potentially change the game a little bit, but not enough that it matters. And I suppose this would be called the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary if we had walked upon this and found it ourselves. But you can't get in without the code.
What is the music of life?
Creepy. Silence, my brother. Welcome home. And so this is our final guild. All about killing. A Night Mother's Truth. And here they've got a iron dagger in the map. And here's a stone of Berserth. One more stone found. Whatever, I'll never find all of them. And see, a lot of times people will put walkthroughs on YouTube where they go through where all of those are, but they only give about 5 seconds of fading into where one location is versus the other. So if I took a picture here for 5 seconds, do you have a clue where it is? Even if I bring up the map and show you where I am, does that make enough sense? Maybe, but most of the times they don't even bring up the map, so it's Sithis. I will take that book. Petty Soul Gem. Seems like I can take anything I want. They're very nice, these people. Very good about sharing. Shrouded, shrouded, shrouded. So they're all about hiding and stabbing people in the back. Gold. And
at last. I hope you found the place all right.
Astrid. So what happens now?
Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all.
Part of the family.
This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable.
Let's see. Safe. Safe around assassins. I'm honored to be part of your family. Astrid, when do I get to kill someone? Remain silent. Let's just remain silent.
Yes, the silence suits you. Gives you an air of mystery. Now, down to business. I'm arranging a job for you. But in the meantime, go talk to Nazir. He may have some smaller contracts to tide you over. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. But one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
So, with friends like these... Started Sanctuary. Let's ask some questions. Who is the Night Mother?
The unholy matron, the shrouded lady, the mistress of the void. She goes by many names. Ages past, Sithis gave a woman 5 children. She killed them to win his favor, thus becoming the Night Mother. If you believe that sort of thing. Today she's... well, she's a skeleton. An ancient corpse. But more importantly, a corpse that's been brought to this sanctuary by her keeper.
So the Night Mother's being brought here.
Yes. A few months ago, I received word from the Night Mother's keeper that he had arrived in Skyrim from Cyrodiil. The Night Mother's crypt in Bravil was destroyed, a result of the chaos caused by the war with the Thalmor. That forced a relocation. I don't know where the keeper has been these past few months, but I recently received another letter. He's bringing the Night Mother here. Soon.
Cool. Where do the contracts come from?
They used to come from the Night Mother. Potential clients would perform the Black Sacrament, and she would hear their prayers. The Night Mother would communicate this to the listener, who would then dispatch a speaker to arrange the contract with the client. But that was a long time ago. There hasn't been a listener in years. Not since Cyrodiil was overrun in the war with the Thalmor. But people don't know that, so they still perform the ritual. And we eventually hear about it. When someone wants us, we find out.
What if I get caught killing someone?
Try not to. But I do realize it's sometimes not that easy. You may want to make a statement, or a contract may require a public killing. Murder is obviously a very serious crime, and a very high bounty will be put on your head in the hold where the act was committed. You can run, obviously, but you'll still have a price on your head. If a guard attacks, you can attempt to yield by sheathing your weapon. If the guard accepts, you can serve your time in a cell, or pay your bounty. We've all gone through it. We do what we must to survive. But there is another option. Some members of the Thieves' Guild in Riften can get their bounties erased for a price. Something to think about.
So, I'm already a member of the Thieves' Guild in Riften. It's kind of ironic here because if you murder somebody, you just have to pay a small fine, relatively of 1,000 gold, or spend time in jail. They don't execute you. And it's also weird that they're telling us you can yield now, since it's been over 100 hours probably of gameplay, and just now we're getting instructions on a gameplay mechanic. Are any rules? Good question.
Used to be the Dark Brotherhood was bound by 5 tenets, but we stopped following those years ago. All those rules, all that discipline, and look where the Dark Brotherhood ended up. We're the last of our kind, and we live the way we see fit. Bottom line, respect your family. Do that, and everything else will fall into place.
Tell me about yourself.
This sanctuary has been my entire life since I was a young woman. That's when I first discovered my, shall we call it, aptitude for elimination. I had an uncle, you see. He made certain unwanted advances. So I killed him, and liked it. Then I killed again, and liked it even more. And so on.
Okay.
I was recruited by the Dark Brotherhood, and have been here ever since. I met my husband, Arnbjorn, rose to leadership, and now, here we are.
That's an interesting story. It's also worth mentioning in this interface. Fallout 4 got rid of this interface for a simple controller up, down, left, right choice. And nobody really liked it. Although this interface is pretty bad that it's scrolling like so much.
Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very
next game that Bethesda makes, I'm sure they'll try something different too.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl.
Babette.
Would the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes. How about some chocolate? Oh yes.
Why is there a
please,
little
kind
girl
sir.
here?
My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop through this alley. Oh yeah, very good, very good. Mine's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful, such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
Oh, Babette, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes, please, old man. Regale us with your tales of
We got
wizardry.
different people.
Ah, the young and stupid. Always mocking the experienced and brilliant. My contract went very well, I'll have you know. Tried a new spell. Little something I've been working on in my spare time. Came this close to turning that priest inside out. Damn messy.
And what of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit. Merchant, was it?
Oh, a big doggy chasing a little kitty. How adorable.
He must be a werewolf companion. So is he one of the...
Not adorable. It was not funny, and he wasn't a merchant. He was a Khajiit monk, a master of the Whispering Fang style. But now he's dead, and I have a new loincloth.
So I wonder if these people, we've seen them elsewhere. No, I don't think so. Nightshade.
Exploit certainly has the sanctuary talking.
You must be talking about the caravan job.
But to be outnumbered 20 to 1.
In truth, it was so easy. I feel a bit guilty. Once again, the sweet innocent child earned more trust than was wise.
So, it's also worth mentioning there's a thing right here. Wow. Leech marked for death. I believe there's... Nope, nothing back here. Always gotta check. So we've got a workbench, an anvil, several pieces of equipment that I probably need to sell. Just take all that. Nobody's gonna miss it. And this guy is doing no damage whatsoever on this dummy. So we need to talk to that little girl and figure out if she's a vampire or what.
So
because
you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
We'll talk to this guy first. That's a good point to end our recording. This is going to be it. Well, he is the guy I'm supposed to talk to before anybody else anyways. So maybe I'll go talk to the other people. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can go to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.